Morning, guys. This morning is a little different. Um, as you can tell by the title, guys, are we excited for Jennifer Hudson? OMG, the girl is giving. She is giving. And Mr. Handsome, Mr. Kaman, if that's how you call it. In Jamaica, that's how we pronounce it. So he says that the marine type that he is the marine type. That means that he would love to get married. So he goes public with Jennifer Hudson. He said she fit the category and she has all the criteria that he's looking for. So yeah, why not? He says, why not? Why not go big and go home? So he announces their newfound romance, their newfound love, and the Jennifer Hudson show on Monday. Guys, I was watching it and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited for them, guys. I'm really happy for them, but I have a but. And it's not a bad way to say but. Let me tell you why I have a but. I I am saying the word because, guys, when you go public with your relationship, right, and you make it known, you see people out there, they do not want to be excited and happy for you guys. They kind of try to find fault and all sorts of mistake, like to break the relationship and to bring it to nothing. Guys, Jennifer Hudson, you and your new love, please don't let no one tear it apart. Just remember at all times what brings you guys together in the first place. That's how marriage lasts. If you're thinking about getting married, take the next step. Always remember that you both are two imperfect person, and you're you tell yourself that you're compatible, but no, you're not compatible. You're just like electricity, negative and positive trying to work so you can light up the whole entire place. Yes. So when you see yourself in that way and remember what kindles the love in the first place, no one, nothing will come between that relationship, that love that you both have. And you must always remember that the two of you is a team, and team work together through thick, through thin, through ups, through down. Guys, you just gotta make this work. So they announced their love, and most likely the man said, let us do it this way. You ask me all the question there is, and I will answer it for you. And he answered it truly from his heart, the way he feels. And he said, she's a criteria. She has everything that I'm looking for. So let's take it to social media. Let's go home. Go big and go home. Let everybody know about our love. But if I was in their shoe, if it's so nice in private, it will stay privately. But he says no. She's the type of girl or lady or woman that everyone needs to hear about, and I'm happy with it. Now I remember, I'm not comparing them, but this brings back to my mind, there is a certain artist in Jamaica that go public. They did go big and go home with their announcement and their wedding, and then it after a few years it just did not last as long as I was hoping it to last. It didn't. But at the same time, they did not hold on to what was taking place. They did not stand together. They separate themselves. So guys, what I'm saying, we need to, when we get into the notion of want to spend forever with each other, you need to stand the time. You need to go through all the difficulties that will come along, because it will. Remember, they're two totally different person. Thank you very much. Yes, the view is lovely this morning. It's amazing view. So when you both come together to work as a team and to work as one, yeah, that's how love continually to grow. And then by the time you know it, you have 50 years of marriage, 30 years of marriage, 100 years of marriage. Teamwork, guys. Teamwork. I am so happy for Jennifer Hudson and Kaman. I'm really happy for them. And where is this? This is in the country in Jamaica. The beautiful view that you're looking at is in Jamaica. It's the most beautiful view ever. Jamaica is like a paradise. So before he takes it to social media about, oh, thank you, you're welcome. Before he takes his newfound love to social media, he says that he is working on himself. He done a lot of work on himself, and the work that he done on himself helped him to write a book. And while writing this book, he found a new path to relationship. And when he finds greetings from Australia, welcome to Jamaica. Is it morning there or is it night there? It's morning here in Jamaica. Thank you for coming on over. So what I was saying, said Mr. Kaman, he revealed that the work he done on himself led him to write the book and also show him what kind of relationship he was seeking. Oh, it's PM, it's night, and it's Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday here, but it's AM and it's 7:30 in the morning. Very nice. It's welcome to Jamaica. He is it Soviet? Are you male or female? Male. Nice to meet you, Mr. Soviet. Nice to meet you. I'm a female. My name is Loyal Alice. I'm from Jamaica. I'm a content creator. This is my platform. Hope you enjoy the content and the discussion. So we are talking about Jennifer Hudson and her newfound love, Mr. Kaman. That's how we pronounce it in Jamaica. And he says he's writing a book, and while he's writing this book, yes, he's 51 years old. He's young. It doesn't mean that he's old. He's young. 50 years old is a young age. It's extremely a good age. And he decided that he's ready to settle down. You are 51. Oh, you're still young. You're still young. You're not old. You're not old. Never you tell yourself that you're old. You're extremely young and active. You do whatever you do that makes you happy. So I'm talking about Jennifer Hudson and her newfound love. Her love, Kaman says that he wrote a book, and while writing this book, he gets to find out what kind of relationship he needed to be in. He says, I feel like I have grown and work that I have done on myself. He feels like he has grown, and the work that he has done on himself has allowed him to see that he is the marrying type. Yes, he said he is the one that will settle down and have a nice relationship. So that means he is ready to get married. It's on the agenda. and Jennifer Hudson will be his wife. He also says that he is capable of marrying someone, and that's at the same time point in his life he may want to do that, but he knows when the time will be right. And he will make it clear to Jennifer Hudson when he is ready to get married. So can we just give him all the thumbs up there? I'm so excited for him. He said whenever he's ready, he will tell her and make the decision to settle down and get married. But now that they are getting to know each other, so you could say they are dating and putting their love out there so people can know that they are deeply in a relationship. Guys, I must apologize for the noise in the background. I live on a farm. Thank you for the thumbs up. I live on a farm, and we grind grass to feed the goats. So the machine that you hear is the grinder, and it only lasts for a couple of minutes, maybe 30 minutes. So if you wanted me to continue, or you want me to mute, I will go ahead and mute until the sound stops, and then we can pick up back where we left off. Sounds like a lawnmower. Lawnmower. No, it's not a lawnmower. It's a grinder. It's a gas grinder. It works with gas. I know it sounds. Is it too loud? Is it overriding my voice? If it's overriding my voice, then I will stop and pause it, keep talking. All right, fair enough. So Jennifer Hudson and Mr. Cameron says, Mr. Cameron says that he is thinking about getting married, and when the time is right, he will make it clear to Jennifer Hudson when he is ready. And guys, Jennifer Hudson is 42 years old. And Mr. Cameron is 51 years old. Mr. Cameron also says that I would communicate it with that person, and if she's feeling that way, why not? So he's saying he will say to her when the time is right, and if she feels the same way and wants to settle down and get married, why not do it? So yes, guys, if you find that person and you know you're ready to take the next step, please make sure you think about it really hard and make sure this is what you want to do. And just like Mr. Kaman, go big and go home. And he said, what better way to announce it to the public? He announced it on his future wife platform, the Jennifer Hudson show. Yeah, that's where he first announced it. So we can see that he is head over heels, and he's taking it to the next level. We could say in the coming year or two. I hope they don't rush into it into a 6 months, not because they've been dating in secret and no one knows about it, but if they take their time, they will have a 50 years, a 75 years, a 80 years, or 100 years of marriage. If they take it slow and the right way they're supposed to take it, I guarantee you they will have a success in this newfound love that they found with each other. So when they talk about it on Jennifer Hudson's show, it went viral within within seconds, overnight, when they talk about their newfound love. And everybody was like, oh yeah, they deserve each other. Yes, they do. Why don't you show yourself? Because I haven't showed myself because, one, I didn't comb my hair today. I have done 26 years of marriage. Whoa, amazing, amazing. I my I am single. I don't know much about marriage, but I read a lot, so I can give you hints of a successful marriage. And my parents, they married for years. Is it? They married for, my dad died when he is 80 something years old. So I could say their marriage was 50 something. Their marriage was 50 something years. And then my dad passed away. And I can tell you, teamwork at the marriage work. And the reason why I don't show my face, guys, and I show the scenery. This morning when I woke up, I did not comb my hair. So my hair is looking all ragged. So I didn't comb it. I'm sorry. I can show you how ragged it looks if it's okay with you, but I'm not okay with it. So I will not show my ragged here. I'm gonna plug in. My parents is 49 years until father passed 6 years ago. My dad passed 16 years ago, he died. And their marriage was a lifetime of love. I'm happy that they could set a good example for me. So when the day comes, if I decided to settle down and get married, for sure, I know for sure that I will have a successful marriage, learning from their example and applying it to my life when I decided to settle down and get married. Guys, give me 2 minutes. Let me plug in the extension cord, please. It's, I don't know why the phone battery drains so quick. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. Um, let's see what she says. My mother will be 80 in April. Got married last year. got married last year. Hello, Gemma. How are you? Good morning. I'm in the background, says Gemma. And Jacob says, good morning. Good morning, Jacob. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Today we are talking about Jennifer Hudson and Mr. Cameron. How they found their new love. Can I see you? You really want to see how ugly I look this morning? Wow. Hi, good morning. Are you satisfied? I hope we are satisfied. I covered the hair because it hasn't combed. So we are talking about Jennifer Hudson and Mr. Cameron, and we are talking about their newfound love. And guys, I am extremely happy for them. I hope they don't lose hope, and I hope they continue to grow together and make a team, because teamwork make the dream work. So I am extremely happy for them and the decision that they make. And guys, if you find yourself love and you want to venture out and take on the next step, take your time. Don't rush into it, because if you rush into it, I guarantee you it will fail. It's it's good to put a face to the voice. Oh, thank you. Um, I I always put my face, but not always, because sometimes I'm just not feeling to comb my hair. You know that you know those days. Those days you just don't feel it. So yeah, today I didn't feel it. So that was the reason why I didn't comb my hair. So when I went to get the power bank for my phone, I said, you know what, let me cover my hair, because you said you want to see me, so let me cover my hair. So yes, as I was saying, and I'm sitting on the concrete. So as I was saying, they found they want to be with each other, and Mr. Cameron says that Jennifer Hudson is the type that he would like to spend the rest of his life with. So he said whenever she's ready and feel the same way, he is ready to take it to the next level. That means he would really love to settle down and take to get married. Maybe if they want to have children, children will be in the process. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not, he didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying. In marriage, most people want to have children. Some who decided not, or some who already have children from previous relationship. When they got remarried, they want to stay without children in the new marriage, which is understandable, because they're big people, so they can decide whether or not if they want to do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to the view. Sorry about that. So he did an interview on Monday, and he said, I felt like, why not just be loving and honest with who he is with and who we are with if we are in a relationship. And he said, and it felt good. It was fun. We had good times. So that's how he feels. He shares his sentiment. He said that he is a very private person when it comes to personal life and things that are sacred. But the couple had good times, and Jennifer Hudson show. They did. Love the rooster. Yes, the rooster is always in my videos, whether you hear the sound or I normally video him. The rooster is always there. There are other animals. We have goats, we have turkeys, we have cows, we have cats, if you checked out the long form content, you will see all these kind of animal. But for the goats, because they're a little bit out of my comfort zone, I don't really go around where the goats are. But yeah, we have goats too. So when the rapper Mr. Cameron asked if he was dating, Jennifer Hudson has asked him, "Are you dating anyone?" By describing a list of attributes. He included Jennifer Hudson as his dream girl. So that is why most people knows about the relationship, because when he was asked if he is dating, he gave them hint, and the hint have led the internet, of course, and everybody else to know that it is Jennifer Hudson. And he said she has a very high standard, and these high standard that Jennifer Hudson have, when he talks about what kind of girl he's dating, all these was applying to Jennifer Hudson. So we see, guys, that he spoke about it, and he would like to take it to the next level when the time is right, and we should be extremely happy for them and give them good advice, because as I said earlier, no two person is the same, and just like a electric wire, you got the negative and the positive that works so we can get current run to. When both of them is working, they need teamwork. This is how he looks at things. He says that certain things that I would do in a relationship were based on a childhood experience, and I wasn't being totally present in the relationship. I would carry things that's bad and that affect me before, and I would project that onto the person that he is with. And he said that's not the way it is now. He changed because earlier he says that writing this book that he writes has lead him to a new relationship. He also says that once you start recognizing that and just having an understanding of it, he needed to be present and conscious of that can set back a lot of things. So he needed to know that he's not taking the bad from previous relationship, childhood days, into the present relationship, because that can be a problem for the future relationship that he is forming. So he said he assess what's really is happening, and then once he find out the cause, he said he's true and honest with the relationship. So he don't bring any baggage or garbage to the relationship. He knows that forming this new relationship is more important than bringing all sorts of baggage and garbage to the relationship. So you can say he is assess himself, start over, and then guess what? He knows exactly what he needed, so he goes for it. So he set life boundaries, and those boundaries have helped him to form this lovely relationship. And guys, for us, when we set boundaries, it's the hardest things to do. And Why I say that? Because when you're setting a boundary, the first thing you're going to look at is how you're going to love yourself. And when you love yourself, the boundary that you will be setting, you will benefit yourself, and also you will benefit other people, will get beneficial from it too. So we can see that if we ourselves want to be in a relationship, please do not take our past to the future. What do I mean? We go through some things during our childhood, whether it is trauma, whether it's disappointment or heartbreak. We take it with us. We form a relationship, and when we get into the relationship, we start putting up we start putting up a wall, and that wall kind of blocked out what we are supposed to receive from that relationship. And you know what happened in the process? We lose we lose out and the love that we were supposed to receive from that relationship. So we guess what? So we probably go through 10 relationships not knowing that we are the cause of that relationship. So Mr. Kaman is saying to us that when you assess yourself and set a boundary that is very difficult for you to set because of what you may experience in the past, analyze the situation to make sure that you're not bringing any garbage or baggage to the new relationship that you are going to form. He is saying that once you have those things in place, when you found that newfound relationship, you will make good decision and you will also benefit yourself. And you will be happy. Guys, when I was watching the announcement of the interview rather, when Jennifer Hudson was interviewing him, he said, I am in a happy place. So yeah, he's happy. He's extremely happy. So what we need to do, the reason why I talk about it is because there are so many of us who announce our newfound love and in public and tell the world, share it with the world, and then 3 years later we started to fall apart. I am not saying the same will happen to them. I am just saying, I'm encouraging them. You found it, keep it. It is yours to keep. Don't lose it. Need any advice? What starts the relationship to be kindled? What kindles the relationship from the beginning? What lets you want to be with her when you first met her, when you like her? What was the fire you were feeling? That fire must always be there. Yes, that fire that you feel the day you see her, the day you say hello, you should always have that fire. If that fire is getting cold or it's not blazing, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna get some more um you're gonna get some more wood and add to the fire. Not fuel, but you're gonna get some wood and add to the fire. And when you do that, it will make the relationship work. You're gonna entertain her, she's gonna entertain you. You're gonna find out what was the reason that made you guys get together. That is how relationship work. You find out what starts it and you maintain it. You have to maintain it. In all aspects, you have to maintain it. There are going to be critics. There are going to be um, bad talk. There are going to be um, people that state their opinions. But you have to know when you were getting there in the first place, how did it start out? And Who were the one who introduced you? How did you find her? And what was the first thing you say to her? Those things are really necessary because bad days will come. And when the bad days come, those good days that you normally used to have is going to override those bad days. So it's very important that those are the first things you think about when you're going through that difficult time when it do come. So let us be happy for them. I am happy for them. And I want them to have success. I want them to know that they can last for a lifetime. Team, if they're a team. Once they're a team, it will work. If you're not a team, it won't work. I will say it's a waste of time. But once you're a team, it will work. You know what team does? Yes, stand by each other, support each other. You just have to make sure that you're ready. You're sailing in a ship, and once you hit certain waves, the deeper you go out in the ocean, the waves get more massive. Yeah. Some relationships are like that. Relationships are like that. It's not a smooth sailing at all times. It get rocky. It get tough. The wave will hit you there and here and there. So be ready. I'm so happy for them. So guys, are you happy for them? I am happy for them. I'm really happy for them. We can wish them all the best and encourage them in the same way. Do not let the negativity of others affect the relationship. Negativity of others will break the relationship. You gotta be ready when those negativity started to pour in. You gotta be focused. You gotta remember what started the relationship in the first place. And remember, when you weren't public with it and you were in secret, there was no problem. Now that you're public, there will be problem. Everybody will have something negative to say. No one will be excited for you. So you gotta make sure that you are excited for yourself. So that is what I want to share with you guys. I'm so happy for them. And I hope they can see when they do make the decision of getting married. I hope their marriage lasts for a lifetime. If they want it for 50 years or 100 years, as I said, it's a teamwork. Teamwork, and they will have success. I also saw another thing in the media that I would also want to talk about. Let me share it with you as well. Guys, let me share that with you. There is this gentleman said he paid $55,000 to go on a 3 years cruise around the world after his wife died. The cruise was abruptly cancelled and I still haven't been refunded. Whoa. Oh my goodness. This must be hard. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. He said this is this is a very sad thing. This is how the story is being told. Based on the conversation, Mr. David Purcell, 78, a retired attorney said, it has been edited for more clarity and the lengthy purpose of it. Where am I getting this information from? I am getting this information from the Business Insiders. It says that Mr. Purcell was among the dozens of people who signed up for a 3-year cruise with Life at Sea, an around the world journey that canceled 2 weeks before it should have set sail. He and 77 other persons would be passengers who have not received refund or asked, oh my gosh, asking the U.S. Attorney in South Florida to open a criminal fraud investigation. Oh my God, in the Mirai Cruise, the parent company of Life at Sea. Oh my gosh, guys, that is so sad. Oh no, so I know, right? I think so. I think so. I think so. They tricked him. A representative, a representative of Mary Cruz denied the passenger accusation and said they would refund the passenger by the 15th of February. Oh my goodness. Guys, that is so sad. That is so sad. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of money too. And he's 77 years old. I would too. I would be upset. I would be upset. I would be really upset. He said, I was always interested in the ocean, which is tough for me as a kid growing up in the eastern Kansas. He said in 1968, when I was graduating from college, he 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 um he he went to the Navy. Later, when he was doing state planning, he did some digging on cruise ship, giving seminars, but being passive passenger on a ship had a very little. He said it's intriguing until he read about an article. The article popped up on the radar about life at sea on the cruise ship. So he wants to give it a try. Oh my gosh. So he decided that he wants to give himself an adventure. So he said after his late wife being being oh my god diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and there was a lot to do. So that means he spent a lot of time with her, comfort her during her rough time, and you know, spend the last little time that they have together, because at one point it would have overtaken her. So he says that he think about going on the cruise ship and how it would make things a little better. He said to himself, God, this cruise ship is really something. I could do it. So in March last year, he put down $5, $500 to go every day to go on the cruise ship. So he continued to say that people can't really appreciate attraction of the cruise ship without looking at the all the places they were going, and to everywhere from the north, Norway, and down to Antarctica, and circling New Zealand and Australia, down the coast of South America and up the other and all through Asia and of course the Mediterranean. So he was daydreaming and having a good sense of feeling about going on this cruise. He planned it well and nicely. He also was looking at the social aspect of it, the culture aspect of it. So that means he knew he would meet new people and they were from different background. So he was really hyped about it and looking forward to enjoying himself. He said the way he imagined things to be, it was more powerful than sightseeing and more powerful than a picture that he would take. He was very excited about it. He even daydreamed about it. And he was really looking forward to it. He said his wife died in March 20, in May 12, 2023. He said, and it was really sad. I did not have any plan B for my life. We've been married for nearly 52 years. Wow. We have lived in the same house for 48 years. That's I would say a blessing and a journey. We had 3 daughters, but this trip gave me something to look forward to. I understand what he is saying. I understand exactly what he is saying. He said by June, I went ahead and picked a cabin on the ship and put my money down for it. I think it was up to 40% of the cruise fare, about, he said, 55,000. He said, I sold my house. No, that's the wrong thing. He said he sold his house in a screwy real estate market. I had a little sports car I sold. My wife car I gave to my daughter. I took economy hits in a lot of way. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad, guys. This is not good. He said, I went from living in a nice house into a suburb to shutting that oh my god, the life that he used to have, he shut it down just to go on this 3 years cruise ship. I was couch camping with some generous friends who let me use their spare bedroom and getting ready to get on board the ship. For 3 years he wants to be there. He said, I started having questions about the cruise that went unanswered, but it wasn't so much as to demand money back because at some point, the most you could get back was only 10% of the money you put down, and nobody wanted to do that. I feel his pain. Guys, me feeling pain, and that's not very nice. He said a couple of days before Thanksgiving, I got a call that the cruise was officially called off. I was in, oh my gosh. He said he was in Honduras on the 15-day drive trip, trying to get my drive skill back up before the cruise. But I spent Thanksgiving night in Miami airport so I could fly back to start a new life there. And I have given up my dream of scuba diving around the world for a while. Some people are probably calling us oh stupid. Well, okay, maybe there was an element of stupidity in this, but we were really into it with a very dreamy, cool. Oh my God. He said he was so into this trip and it was something that he dreamed of enjoying himself and this 3 years cruise ship. Guys, me feel for him. He said, I haven't gotten any money back. We want to see some justice. People need their money back. Some people have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. Cruising is indeed less expensive than having a place. Now, I am trying to make a life there in Kirkwood, Missouri. I wound up in a two-bedroom apartment, which I am trying to make livable. I have been putting off processing my grief, and I am going to join a grief group in the next couple of weeks. He's heartbroken, he's sad, sounds like he's nearly lost everything. Yes, he's broken. He said, I suspected confusion, incompetence, and really poor planning early early on, but was assured by Mirade that that was going to be all straightened out. And so I did not really suspect that they would trick him until probably early October. And I eventually figured out the US attorney was the best place to start. So he said he's gonna go and get a lawyer. I think so. I think you should. And they should double back every penny that you lost. He said the US Department of Justice is the biggest law firm in the world, and they have cops, the FBI, the marshal working for them. So let them do the heavy lifting for us, and if they can find proof of that they trick them and take their money, maybe that will process Mireille to come up with the money, or at least flush out whether there is money or not money. I think they use them. They realize these ones are heartbroken and sad and would like to take a break from what is causing their heartbreak, and instead of helping them by giving them the cruise that they paid for, they they turn around and take away everything from them. He said life is so full of blessing. I want to just go out and enjoy mine as much as I can. I am not on the ship, but I am taking charge of my life. Oh my goodness. I feel his pain, Mr. Purcell. Mr. Purcell is 78 now. He's going to be 78 years old, and he lost everything. Guys, the reason why I read the story, let me tell you why. Even though it is in, let me tell you where I found it. It is in the Business Insider. When I read this story, and I see the story and I read it, and listen to how the gentleman expressed himself and what he lost. Guys, it's not every business proposal or any vacation spot that is being announced you should jump on the train and give it a try. Learn from this man that experienced these difficulties. Please learn from it, because we are not far away from it. It affects all of us. What is happening to him, it will affect any one of us. We could have been blindsided. He said he suspects something was wrong. He talked to them about what he suspect, and they assure him that they will get it fixed. That is where he should have bring in the authority. He should have said, no, I don't like this. And then again, he said he has daughters. He should have at least say to his daughters, my child, can you please look into this and tell me if it's and tell me if it's legit. Yes, guys, if you're not sure about something, if you're not sure at all, do some research. I remember 2 week ago, 2 week ago, I went to a business place, and there was this lady relating her scenario to me, and she was telling me that she got an opportunity to get a new job, and the new job is in another city. And I was saying to her, the new job sounds really good. It sounds promising, and it sounds like it is your home way ticket. I said to her, she's way older than me. I am younger. I said, let me tell you something. Before you venture off into that new job, first thing first, do some research about the logo that they have and where they're located and what kind of service they offer, and go there like you are a customer to see that this is a business that is legit. That is the advice that I gave to her. And then I said to her, when you do all of that, you are going to also find out more than just what they have to offer and if it's legit. Before you come out of this job, because she was ready to leave the job that she was in to go to this new job, I said, before you leave this job, here is one way you can deal with. So if it doesn't work out for you and you do not like it and it does not sound good or it doesn't help, you gotta find out how they paid, when they paid, and you gotta find out if it's fortnightly they paid, then this is how you're going to do it. It was only an advice, and trust me, she needed the advice, so I give it. So I said to her, take 2 week break from your previous job now. And when you take those 2 week break, you can use it as vacation days, or you can use it as sick days and visit the new job. Work in the new job for 2 weeks. Make sure you like it. Make sure this is what you want. So you give yourself 2 weeks into the new job while you're 2 weeks out from your professional job or your original job. And then if you seems to like it and you enjoy working, then you know exactly what to do. You utilize all your sick leaves and you give them some time and told them due to certain things you won't be able to work for them anymore, and you move on to your new job. But you just gotta make sure this new job is what you wanted and it is exactly how you wanted it. But guys, if you don't do your research and rush into the new job, eventually you'll be out of a job and you won't be working. You will be unemployed, and going back to your old workplace won't be what you wanted. So she said to me, you give good advice. I like that advice. And no one have never approached me like that. Everyone keep telling me, walk off the job, walk off the job. You are the only one who said something that makes sense. And I said, you won't lose anything. Because if the 2 weeks that you went to work for this new job is not what you're looking for, you still have your old job. That's what I said. And if it's exactly what you're looking for, you still have a new job. So it balances out. So likewise, guys, any form of business, whether vacation-wise or purchasing anything, read the review, read the critics, read everything, get into details. Ask a friend to check out things to make sure it is the way it's supposed to be. Do some research. I guarantee you won't lose out. You will benefit yourself. That's my advice to you guys this morning. We talk about Miss Jennifer Hudson and her newfound love, and we are happy for them. I am happy for them. And my advice to them, girl, you're on the right path. Whenever you're ready, don't rush into it. Whenever you're ready to say yes, you accept his proposal, go for it. And teamwork, teamwork. And if you think you're gonna wake up one morning and you're gonna fall apart in his arms. Say it, look, I don't know if I can do this. Whatever it is, he can fix it. Teamwork. It's not a one-man show, it's a two-man show. And when the team is teaming, yeah, everybody will see it. You will have success. You will have 50, 57 years, 58 years. The only thing separates a marriage and should separate a marriage is if our loved one passed off due to any form of sickness. That's the only separation marriage gives. Nothing else should separate you. So if you guys are planning on getting married, do it for the right reason. Love must build the marriage. And if you're going out on a vacation and you're not sure about the destination, do some research. And if you're not sure about the hotel that you're gonna stay, do some research. And some hotels, the ads will look so beautiful, but it doesn't sell. Still do your research. Call people and ask how they find a hotel, what are their experience. They leave their review. Check the review. Don't just book because of the beauty that you see. The review speaks mostly about the hotels. It gives you ideas what you will be getting yourself into when you booked through an hotel. This gentleman said that he planned a 3 year cruise around the world, and that was one way of trying to, relax his mind because of what he have experienced in the last few months. So he really wanted to relax his mind and clear his head by going on this 3 year cruise, but he was unable to make it because they canceled the cruise on him. He said when he first finds out that something was wrong and made mention of it, they say they would fix it, but they didn't fix it. But at the same time, they haven't refunded his money. So we can see that we all know what take place right there. We all know what take place. I would be upset if I was in his shoes. I would really be upset. It's really heartbroken to know that there are people out there that operate company that do these things. So we need to be careful how we choose things and how we look at things because we can lose out. So, yes, guys, today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to all of you. And thank you all for coming in. Enjoy the beautiful view. I will say no more. I will say no more. Guys, I'm in the background. I did not leave you guys here. I'm in the background. I'm thinking, what am I gonna have for breakfast? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I don't know. I really do not know. Guys, I also see another topic. We could talk about it while I wait. I'm gonna end the live stream at 9 o'clock. Um, this happened not in our country but in another country. The same Business Insider. It said a middle school reportedly removed bathroom mirrors after students were taking up to 9 breaks a day to film TikTok. Wow, really? They're not in Jamaica. Do they have glass in the bathroom? No, they don't. I don't think so. In my time when I was going to school, there's no mirror in the bathroom. Take that mirror out. They came to school to learn, not to TikTok. If they want to do TikTok, they would have stayed at home and don't come to school. Take the mirror out. Hear what the news says, the article says. A, a North Carolina middle school removed mirrors from its bathroom, saying students are taking regular lengthy breaks to make social media videos, according to local reports. They says that the schools the school system says students were going to the bathroom for a long period of time and making TikTok videos. So they sent an update to student families last week, which was seen by Business Insiders. That is how I'm reading the information. And it reads that an average student visits the bathroom 3 to 4 times a day. Some were asked to go out more frequently and staying for up to 5 minutes or more. So that the number of time they go have increased 9 times a day. That's ridiculous. They are not learning anything. They are not learning anything. So they said when they remove the mirrors from the bathroom, they have seen the changes. So they see these changes in what in the student keep going to the bathroom to do TikTok videos, and they send that statement to the parents where the school to make this chance or to take this chance instead of taking away the student phone. So they're saying to the student that they're saying to the school, remove the mirror from the bathroom instead of taking away the student phone. The school is saying that parents want their children to keep their device on them for safety reason. Some teachers also use phone as part of the assignment if the student had one and wanted to use it. The school wishes to install a digital citizenship and encourage students to use their device responsible instead of confiscating them. The middle school has also implemented a new digital hall pass to help track the general whereabouts of students throughout the day. If I was to give an advice, each student have their right to their device, right? True. But they go to school to learn. True. How can you fix them not using their social media while they are at school? What I would do, which I'm only saying it because it's just my point. I am the one who is saying it. They are not really gonna do it. So this discussion came up 2 days ago, which was what? 2 days? No, 3 days ago. 4 days ago. Sorry, 4 days ago. This discussion come up. Here, the discussion was talking about student and teachers on their phone, and I said the student don't want to learn because if they go to school to learn, they would not focus too much on their phone. When they're at home or on the bus or in the taxi, they focus on their phone and 24/7 basic. Even when they're sleeping, they're on the phone. So I was saying that it's time for school. School only lasts maybe 8 hours. School lasts 8 hours, and you're telling me that your child, those students, can't do without their phone for 8 hours. So if I was the school principal, all your phones would be at the security desk before you enter the facility. Yeah, that's what I would have done. As the principal, your phone at the front before you enter the facility. Now, if the student want to use a tablet for school and only for schoolwork, this is where the government comes in. They provide a tablet for every single student or a laptop on the facility with a certain code or number that is always active so teachers can track the student to know which direction they are on the school compound. I think that's how they should do it. And those tablets do not have access to any form of social media where they can waste their time going on social media while they're on the tablets. I think that it should be one of the things they look into. Their phone stays at the security desk at the end of each school days. They collect their phone. They can use it while they're traveling on the bus to go home or when their parents come to pick them up. But as long as class is in session, no phone should be used. Provide the child with the proper equipment that they can use while they are in the classroom. And if it's where a tablet or our laptop is in place, the laptop and the tablet do not have access to the internet where they can, or to any form of app where they can have any access to social media in a sense. That is how. So parents, is either you train the child at home to let them know that when they go to school, they should focus and show them the importance of focus and benefit themselves from what is being taught. Yes, the teachers use their phone, but the teachers must know how to use their phone as well. Because some of the teachers are on social media during classroom too. They need to show some respect. If they set good example, the children then will follow. And so does the parents. And parents, be mindful of how you say things to the children about the teachers because they're listening and they're paying attention. And at the end of the day, what you say and do rubbed off on your kids. You can instruct the child to pay attention while he or she is at school. They don't need to focus on social media. While they're at school, they can give it a break. It won't hurt if they give it a break. It's very important. So, yeah, that's what I want to share with you. It did not happen in Jamaica, it happened in it's happened in North Carolina. They said they are making TikTok videos, and the school says the, it is unclear what videos the middle schoolers are making during bathroom visit or how much they are using the mirror as part of their upload. But TikTokers featuring mirrors are a staple of the platform, from editing transition to share with challenges. I am not a TikToker, so I barely know what they're talking about. Um, Last year in Florida, they says that the law banned TikTok from all school device and Wi-Fi network to move a move welcomed by people concerned about the impact social media has on student and mental health. Guys, it's not that I don't know what TikTok is all about. I once have an account. I think it's still active. I don't still it deactivated. But let me explain to you what I get from TikTok. In my opinions, it is not yours. I'm just sharing what I get from it. So I'm not against the platform. The platform is doing whatever it's supposed to do. So let me explain what I am trying to say. Being on TikTok and you have a whole ton of things to do, that platform don't allow you to do nothing in your house. You sit all day laughing with the phone in your face non-stop and forget about the important things that you're supposed to do. If you have pot pan fire, it burn up because TikTok distracted you. And guys, me a talk from experience. When I was going to work and I just heard about TikTok and I need to try it. Everybody's saying, try it, it's nice. It's really, really nice. And I decided to give it a try. I came in from work at 4 p.m. in the evening. And at 2 o'clock, I'm still sitting there in my work clothes, haven't taken a shower. And I must get to work 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm saying, my God, I just look at myself in the mirror and I look at the phone and I said, oh no, 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 oh no, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. 3, 4, 5, so how many hours of sleep would I be getting? That's what I said to myself. And I said, I know exactly what to do. I deleted the app off my phone. I said, enough is enough. If I can't control it now, what's gonna happen? It will control me. So I make sure that I get rid of it before it gets control of me. It started taking over me. I said, no, I won't work with this. I will not do it. So what TikTok does, it distracted you. And there was another fault that I found with it that I didn't like. You see on your For You page, they send some ridiculous things on the For You page. They tell you to choose the category of what you want to see. And the category that you choose, they don't give it to you. They give you a total different category. Something that is sometimes disrespectful and outrageous. I do not. And I said, you know what? This is not for me. So don't feel offended because me not like it. It's my opinions. I don't like it because I am telling you what it does. It is very distracting. And yes, these young girls at school that view it, it is distracting them too. It lets them do challenge to want to be in the know. They want to go viral. They want to do this. They want to do that. And at the same time, it's driving them nuts. It's not making them happy. It is destroying them. That's what TikTok does. Destroy you. You gotta be careful. You have to have a balance. So if you don't want to have a balance, then go watch TikTok. You will sit down the whole entire day without doing anything and TikTok the whole day. I remember I saw a young lady going to school and TikTok make him can't even reach a school. You know how many vehicle passing on the road and he can't get fit if he going at the bus because what? She's so distracted by TikTok. So the school says they are going to ban the app from being in the school premises. That means in that zone, the app don't work no at all. You have it on your phone and it just don't work. They need to just put TikTok under control. Don't get me wrong, other people out there love it and enjoy it. But you must admit to yourself at one point in your lifetime, that app make you do some crazy things. And the young people are doing some crazy challenges. I do not like it. And I'm only telling you I don't like it because of what I experienced. I said I sit there all day with the phone up in my face, grinning my teeth like I don't have nothing to do. And me said, when I get off the phone, guys, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 a.m. when I get off TikTok. I was like, and I get to work because I was exhausted. I remember drinking how many cups of coffee? I remember drinking 6 cups of coffee in the morning, and by the time I hit 12 o'clock, I drink 6 more cups of coffee, and I remember my supervisor said to me, too much coffee is not good. And I just couldn't tell my supervisor that, hey, I haven't even slept an hour yet. Guys, you see when I get home in the evening from work, I was so miserable and exhausted. When I get home in the evening from work that day, you know what I did? I turn off the phone and I hold a cold shower and I fall asleep. You know, when I wake up 9 o'clock in the night. That's how exhausted I was. Trying to catch up sleep for the day that I lose the sleep, and also overslept because the next day when I was heading out for work, I never wake up until it was 6:30. So I was late because I overslept. So that is the reason why TikTok students don't need it. It is distracting and it is distracting them. TikTok really distracts the children. So if you send your kids to school and they're in the bathroom 24/7 and there's a mirror in the bathroom, get rid of the mirror out of the bathroom. They don't need the mirror. And if they're putting on makeup in the bathroom, they don't need the makeup. Parents, you need to let your children know they are naturally beautiful the way they are. Set some example. They will follow you. So yes, that's my 2 cents. Have a nice day, guys. And enjoy the rooster making noise. She's amazing. I'm happy for her. She has a nice personality. Emma said, nice discussion. Thank you. And Jacob said, me too. I enjoy listening. Thank you. Jacob also said that, sorry I couldn't get to text as much. I understand. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It's telling me that it's too hot. So I'm wondering if it's overheating. I think it's overheating, if that's all you call it. It says that the temperature is too hot. So I would just assume that it is getting into that, being overheat. So I'm gonna see if I can put you guys here in the shade. I don't think it's the sunlight because it's not, the sun is not hot right now. So I'm not so sure what is the reason. But let's see what happens. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go soon. Enjoy your morning. Guys, I changed location because I think it's the sun glare affecting the phone. I'm not sure. But I changed location because it was turning off and on. I don't know. So yes, guys, I said I'm gonna end the live stream soon. But then look at these turkey vulture out here warming the sun. It was pretty cold this morning because there they are in the tree. Oh, I want you guys to see them. There they are. It was so cold this morning, guys. The way it was cold, there were lots of fog on the ground. So yeah. Guys, I see you guys later. Definitely, I will come back later on. So, bye.